Hey everyone, Holden here with Gold Plating Services. Today we're going to be talking about our bright gold bath solutions. Our goal by the end of this video is for you to understand how to use the bright gold and to understand the different solution options. Today we are going to be going over what you need to know before you begin plating, the attributes of bright gold, how to use bright gold in the electroplating process, tips and tricks to help your plating experience go as smoothly as possible, the different bright gold bath options, and how to manage the gold content in your bath. What to know before you begin. Because gold is a dense metal, it produces a plate that is durable but quite thin compared to other metals. This thinness means that it will reflect exactly the condition of the base metal. Some people assume that gold plating functions similarly to paint. While gold plating will change the color of your item, it will not cover up the flaws or change the finish of your piece like paint is capable of doing. Gold plate will reflect the same luster, brightness, and finish of the metal it is being plated onto. Prep work is crucial for gold plating, and it is very important to thoroughly clean and polish your items before you begin the plating process. It is also important to determine whether or not you will need to fill in scratches or flaws with nickel or copper, or if you will need a diffusion barrier before you apply your gold. Make sure your item looks exactly the way you want it to before you begin the plating process. It typically takes about 30 seconds of gold plating for your item to become opaque. This means that the item is totally covered in gold and the color of the base metal can no longer be seen. If it is taking an item a long time to become opaque, then you know that something needs to be adjusted, and the primary cause of this is usually too low of a voltage or low gold content, but there could be other factors that are involved. Once your item becomes opaque, even though the gold layer continues to build as you plate, you will no longer be able to visually witness this happen. This is why it is important to learn the information in this video about caring for your bath. There are ways to determine gold thickness, however, the two most common being by carefully and precisely weighing your items before and after plating, or by using an XRF machine. If you are confidently maintaining a healthy bath, you can be confident that you are plating with accuracy. The only other visual cue regarding gold thickness occurs when you are applying a very thick plate, in which case the gold will start to acquire a hazy look at about 1.25 microns. The technique for plating at this thickness will be described in the tips and tricks section of the video. After your item becomes opaque, we suggest continuing to periodically remove your piece from the bath to visually inspect it. This is a helpful habit to develop when applying any plating to your pieces, but is particularly crucial when plating with precious metals. Gold is expensive, and catching a mistake as early as possible will help you minimize loss. If you are new to gold plating, expect to experience a learning curve as you familiarize yourself with our products and with the items you are working with. We recommend always practicing on simple pieces that are made of the same material as your project. If you are running into any issues or you're unsure about how to approach your project, please reach out via email, phone, or our gold plating services forum on Facebook. We provide tech support to our customers because we want to see you succeed. Attributes of bright gold. Our bright gold solutions are only for bath or immersion electroplating processes. Compared to our more concentrated brush gold, they contain less gold content per fluid ounce because items are submerged in the solution. Sometimes a customer needs brush gold and accidentally orders bright gold instead. If this happens and you catch the error before opening the bottle, you can return the solution to order a replacement. However, if you've opened the bottle and begun plating with it, it can still be used for brush plating, although it's not ideal. The gold will deposit much slower and you'll need to dip the brush more frequently. It is important to note that our bright gold solutions are fabricated to be ready to use. There's nothing that needs to be added to them. Dilution of these solutions prior to use will negatively affect their function. Bright gold is a hard gold, and it contains additives that produce that hardness. This is why it has a purity of 99.7% compared to our pure gold, which is soft and has a purity of 99.9%. Bright gold solution is most commonly used for decorative plating for items such as awards, costume jewelry, plaques, and artwork. It is also used in industries such as the fine jewelry, automotive, and firearm industries that require a hard gold plate. There are other industries that bright gold can be used for as well, although there are some applications that can't tolerate the hardeners or that just need soft gold, in which case our pure gold solution is the best option. For those interested in mil-spec classifications, our bright gold solution meets the requirements for a Type 1 and Type 2, grade C with a hardness range of 130 to 200 newp. The typical plating thickness for hard gold is class 00 to 1. Class 2 or 2.5 microns, most commonly known as vermeil thickness, can be achieved, but the process needs to be broken up into stages, which we will describe later in the video. Beyond class 2 is most often accomplished with our pure gold solution. For more information, go to the resources tab on our website and refer to the technical data sheet. How to use bright gold. Bright gold is usually the final step in most plating processes. We recommend using graphite or platinized titanium anodes with this solution, particularly if you have a larger bath that will be maintained over a long period of time, as they are both inert materials. Stainless steel anodes are most often used for smaller or more short-term baths. Stainless steel gradually releases iron that over time can begin to accumulate in the bath. If stainless steel anodes are used in long-term baths where the solution is maintained rather than replaced, then the iron can start to build up and the purity will slowly decrease in the bath. In most cases, the iron will plate out where this is not a significant concern, but make sure that there is not any items in the bottom of your tank that are releasing iron. Bright gold works best with an anode surface area to part surface area ratio of 2 to 1 or higher. For more information, please refer to our article Understanding Anode Ratio. We also recommend using agitation and keeping the temperature of the solution at 95 to 105 degrees Fahrenheit. Agitation can be accomplished by various methods. Make sure to begin agitation before turning on the heater of your bath. Agitation allows your solution to heat evenly. Set your voltage at 2 volts and work up to 4 volts if needed. If your voltage is too high, you might notice a darker gold deposit that has a burned or bronzy look to it. This is easily removed by lightly polishing an item with a polishing cloth or with a paste made of baking soda and water. If you prefer to go current driven, the cathode current density range for bright gold is 5 to 15 amps per square foot. The benefits of a current-driven bath over a voltage-driven bath are helpful to those who need to plate with more precision regarding the accuracy of plating times, plating thicknesses, and gold content usage. For more information, please refer to the document found under the Resources tab on our website that explains how to calculate current density and amperage for plating. Tips and tricks for bright gold. It is normal for the color of your gold plate to slightly change as the plating cures. Fresh gold plating appears a little lighter than cured gold. This curing process occurs within 24 hours of plating, and this is important to keep in mind, particularly if you're testing 18K or 14K gold to see if those colors are right for your project. Make sure to only use distilled water for rinse water and for topping off your solutions, and make sure you're changing your rinse water regularly. The most common way to acquire fungus in the gold bath is by using old rinse water that gets dragged into the plating beaker. Avoid this by disposing of the rinse water regularly and thoroughly washing your beakers with dish soap and allowing them to dry between sessions of use. If you are a large enough business, it may be helpful to invest in a deionized water tank so that you have easier access to distilled water. Low gold content is another common cause of fungus, especially when the bath is not frequently used. Other factors such as temperature, humidity, and environmental contaminants could also affect this too. When plating a thicker deposit of bright gold, such as vermeil plating, it is important to note that the gold can begin to deposit unevenly due to the hardeners in the formula. Items on which the gold has built up unevenly will appear to be hazy and can be fixed with a light polishing. This usually occurs at a deposit thickness of about 1.25 to 1.5 microns. To reduce the degree of an uneven deposit, we recommend plating in stages. Leave your item in the bright gold solution initially for a couple of minutes, and then take it out to check and make sure everything looks good. Then rinse it off and electroclean it again, and then go back into the bright gold. At this point in the process, we've had the best results by plating in 5-minute increments, rinsing, and electrocleaning between each step until we reached our desired thickness. This method can reduce the amount of time spent polishing, however some light polishing may still be necessary in between layers. Our bright gold solution has a deep purple color. If the color develops a more brown and rusty tone, then you know something is out of balance. This usually is caused by an increase of iron content in the bath. This can be either from stainless steel anodes or from a lost item in the tank. We recommend getting graphite or platinized titanium anodes, and making sure that there are no items in the bottom of your tank. Usually, if the iron levels are low enough, then the excess iron will naturally plate out of the solution if the cause of the excess iron is addressed. If you continue to have issues, you can contact us to request a bath analysis. Over time, the pH of your bath will begin to slowly rise, and this is common and expected, and is caused by regular use, evaporation, and topping off the solution with distilled water. If you begin to see darkening, burning, or a bronzy look on your pieces and you have not raised your voltage, then it is a sign that the pH is high. As the pH rises, you can temporarily decrease your voltage to prevent plating problems. While it is common for your pH of your bath to increase, it is not common for it to decrease. The pH should be at least 4.2. Low pH is usually caused by not rinsing off items well after activating, therefore dragging some of the activator solution into the gold bath. However, there can be other causes. A low pH can slow deposit rates, and if it gets low enough, it can stop the gold from plating on entirely. If the pH of your bath is low, please review the solution instructions and ensure there are no lost items in the bottom of your tank, and reach out to our technical support team if you still need help troubleshooting. Maintaining pH is part of taking care of the overall health of your bath. It supports a predictable deposit rate and helps ensure longevity. For more info on adjusting the pH, check out our video on adjusting the pH of the bright gold bath on our channel. Bright gold bath options. You'll notice when you go to our website to purchase a bright gold bath solution that there are many options to choose from. Deluxe bright gold solution, economy bright gold solution, and bright gold base solution. All of our bright gold solutions are a purple color, which comes from the addition of hardeners and brighteners. Each option has the same base, the only difference between them is the gold content. A solution with higher gold content will have a higher deposit rate, meaning the gold will plate faster. A solution with low gold content will have a slower deposit rate, but the end result will be the same. Each gram of gold in our bright gold solutions is able to cover about 320 square inches to a decorative thickness of 0.25 microns. For average plating, we recommend a gold content base of 2 grams per liter and adding in extra gold using our gold replenisher before each plating project to maintain that base. Please check out our product listings on our website for current information about the gold content in our products. All of our solution options are available in 24K, 18K, or 14K. This simply refers to the color of the gold deposit and not the amount of gold content in the solution. The only difference with our 18K and 14K solutions is an additive that changes the color or tone of the gold. Please keep in mind that these colors are subjective and one company's version of 18K or 14K may differ from another's. There are options available to adjust these colors. If you have a custom need, please contact one of our techs for more information. All of the solutions are also ready to use. The Deluxe Solution. Our most commonly sold bath gold is our Deluxe Bright Gold Bath Plating Solution. It contains 2.6 times more gold than our economy option, and the price per gram of the gold is less than the economy solution. The larger quantity of Deluxe solution you purchase, up to 1 gallon, the less you pay per gram of gold. Our Deluxe solution contains the average baseline of gold content that we recommend for amateur plating setups. If you are interested in a professional grade bath with an optimal deposit rate, you can contact us for pricing. Professional grade solution contains a baseline of 4.5 grams of gold per liter. Alternatively, you can add gold replenisher to your current bath to bring it up to a professional grade baseline. The economy solution. Our bath gold solutions have become well known for having a higher gold content than other gold solutions on the market. However, sometimes it is desirable to have a lower gold content in your bath. We've developed an option that meets this customer demand, our Economy Bright Gold Bath Solution. This is the most affordable cost up front, although it does cost the most per gram of gold. Customers often use the Economy Bright Gold to expand their bath, especially if that bath is only going to be used for a short period of time. Please note that using plating solutions with less gold content than our Deluxe Bright Gold has its risks and will reduce deposit rates and increase the length of time a piece will need to be plated to achieve a particular gold thickness. It also causes more difficulties in maintaining a healthy bath. While Economy solution is shelf stable when bottled and sealed, once it is exposed to environmental factors and gold begins to be plated out of it, it is more prone to issues. The base solution. Our Bright Gold base solution is simply the base of our Bright Gold with all of the brighteners and hardeners, but with no gold content added. It is often used to increase bath size without compromising the function of the bath by over-diluting it with water. It is customizable, so you can add as much gold as you prefer. However, we do recommend adding no less than 3 grams of gold per gallon as a base to avoid fungal growth. If your gold content is too low and the bath isn't used for extended periods of time, it will be prone to fungus. For more information about fungus in your gold bath, please refer to the bath maintenance video. You can also find this on our gold replenisher page. The base solution has an approximate shelf life of about 2 to 3 months, so it is best to add your gold to this solution or add this solution to an existing bath soon after receiving it, as it is the gold that gives the solution its longevity. Given that this solution, as well as our Economy Bright Gold, are often used for custom setups, our ability to provide tech support for these solutions is limited. Managing gold content. Over time, you may notice it is taking longer for your items to fully plate, or that you just need to increase your voltage to achieve an opaque plate. If this occurs, that is a good sign that your gold content is low and you may want to add some more gold replenisher. When bath plating, it is important to learn how to manage the gold content in your bath. Understanding how to use our gold replenisher can help you do that. So what is gold replenisher? Gold replenisher is simply gold. It comes in a solution in small portions, so it is easy to add to your existing bath without affecting the volume of the bath much. There is 1 gram of gold per 1 ounce of solution, and you can purchase it by the number of grams you are needing. If you ever have limited room in your bath, we can customize an order of gold replenisher. For example, if you needed 8 grams of gold in your bath and you don't have room for an additional 8 ounces of solution, then we can send 8 grams in a 1 ounce, 2 ounce, or 4 ounce bottle instead. It is wise to check the pH of your solution before and after adding gold replenisher to ensure that there are no concerns with your bath. When you receive your replenisher, all you need to do is open the bottle and pour it into your bath. We recommend keeping track of how much gold is already in your bath and how much more you are adding to it. This can be done with a log of some sort where you record your projects, the amount of gold you've used, when you have replaced your bright gold solution, and when you have replenished it. Keep in mind that for maintaining a healthy bath, we don't recommend allowing your gold content to drop lower than 1 gram per liter. And to maintain a healthy deposit rate, we don't recommend allowing your gold content to drop lower than 2 grams per liter. As the gold content decreases, deposit rate decreases as well. Sometimes customers who play at a professional level and want to ensure a very consistent and high deposit rate will not let their gold content drop below 4 to 5 grams per liter. Our customers use their gold replenisher in a few different ways. Let's describe these different approaches and you can choose what fits your needs. Using it prior to a project. As you plate, the amount of gold in your bath will decrease and the deposit rate decreases as well. This can result in items taking much longer to plate or the gold thickness not being what you think it is. The most precise way of using Gold Replenisher and the method we recommend, especially if you have a smaller bath or a bath with low gold content, is to calculate ahead of time how much gold you are going to use in a project. The amount will be determined primarily by the surface area you will want to cover, the desired gold thickness, and the amount of gold that will be consumed by your rack, although there are other factors as well. Add the amount of gold for your project using our Gold Replenisher to the bath before you begin. This ensures that you will get a consistent deposit throughout the course of your project. It also means that once your project is complete, you can be confident that your bath is at a minimum level of gold content that you are comfortable with. Using it after a project. Another way to use Gold Replenisher is to calculate how much gold a project consumed and replace that gold content in your bath after your plating is complete to bring the solution back up to your baseline. This is a good option if you're not concerned about accurate deposit rates or if you have a bath with high enough gold content that plating with it will not affect the deposit rate much. Using it as needed. Some of our customers do not need to achieve a specific gold thickness, so if you are just applying a gold flash or a decorative plate, then the visual appearance of the gold is probably your primary concern. As you use your gold bath, you'll notice that it will eventually take longer for items to plate. At some point, you may not get the gold deposit that has the depth of color that you are looking for. This is a sign that your gold content is low and it is a great time to add some Gold Replenisher to your bath. If this is your method, please use caution. If your gold content gets too low, it can be very difficult to maintain a healthy bath. Using it to customize your bath. You can use Gold Replenisher to increase the gold content in your bath to any amount you desire. You can also use it with our bright gold base solution to create a custom bath. Just as it is important to be cautious when using too little gold in a bath, it is also necessary to be cautious when drastically increasing the gold content in your bath. Sometimes an accident can happen, like an item dropping and breaking the tank. Sometimes the bath is declining if it hasn't been maintained, and sometimes the bath can be contaminated, all of which can contribute to a greater loss if there is a large amount of gold in your tank. We do offer a bath analysis for larger baths that you are maintaining and for smaller baths that have had a Gold Replenisher added to them. Please contact us if you're interested in this. You will need to send us a 4-ounce sample of your bath for the analysis. But please note that we will not be able to return the sample to you. The bath analysis lets you know gold content, pH, brighteners and hardener levels, and impurity content. We offer a bath revival kit at an additional cost that contains everything needed to bring your bath back to high efficiency. We suggest doing a bath analysis about once a year to once a quarter, depending on the bath usage. Sometimes a bath is small enough or in bad enough shape that it isn't worth reviving. It is best to just replace it. In this case, you can try to plate all of the gold content out of the solution. Plating can be unpredictable when trying to use the gold up, so plate on items that don't require a precise deposit. There are also companies that will help you recover your gold from a solution or from plated items that have been discarded due to errors and flaws. Find a local refinery of precious metal scrap materials that will purchase your metals from you. If you are using up the gold content in a bath for the purpose of recovering it at a refinery, it will be best to plate the gold onto brass or copper. Let's do a brief overview of the solutions we've discussed. All of our bright gold solutions contain optimal brighteners and hardeners except the Gold Replenisher, which is just gold. Our deluxe solution contains our average baseline of gold. The economy solution contains 2.6 times less gold than the deluxe solution. The gold base solution doesn't contain any gold. And the Gold Replenisher has 1 gram of gold per 1 ounce of solution. All the bright gold solutions can be fabricated as 24K, 18K, or 14K. And the Gold Replenisher can be used with each one. All the solutions are ready to use, and as for the cost, the Gold Replenisher is the most affordable per gram of gold. The deluxe solution is a bit more per gram of gold, and the economy solution is the highest cost per gram of gold. These are the solutions we have listed on our website, but because we fabricate our own solutions, we are able to accommodate custom orders. Please contact us by phone or email if you're interested in a custom gold bath solution or a gold replenisher with a higher gold content per fluid ounce. We take pride in our products and we see our customer success as our success. We know that gold plating is an investment and we try to answer all of our customers' questions the best we can and provide the technical support that is needed. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.